Hey everybody, we're getting started in just a minute. Just finishing up a few things real quick. Vaxon, good to see you. No, I don't need a panel today. Maybe later if there's some reason for it. This won't be much of a panel topic, I think. We'll see though. We'll see where this goes. Bad internet, oof, dude, that's rough. I am fine. I'm very good. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'll be getting started in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Yo, what's going on out there? This is episode 11. I cannot believe this. We're doing 11. And today we're going to talk about decluttering your life. Of things, of people, of all kinds of things. I'm actually kind of looking forward to this conversation. This is, of course, our nightly stream that we do on Twitch on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We do it with a live audience. So if you're watching this later on YouTube, it's already been edited and the case has been closed. We're probably on to the next episode. You can come over and see me over on twitch.tv/unjacked to see any of the future live ones. Hope to see you there too. Hi everybody, welcome. Welcome to the stream, to the podcast. I also like to open this up. I do strip down the audio of all these episodes, and we are on Spotify, we're on Anchor, we're on Pocket Cast, we're on Google Play Podcasts. We're on all those podcast platforms. So maybe you can't catch it on YouTube. Or maybe you don't want to spend the bandwidth. Just want to watch or listen. I'm sorry. Just listen to the audio. Check out one of those platforms. The link will be in the description below, just in case you're on the road and you can't catch a video. So yeah, welcome. Vaxon, good to have you. And everybody else that's sliding on in. Feel more comfortable. Oh yeah, dude. When you get the vaccine, it does change the way you feel. But remember, you're not effective yet. Not yet. You have to wait it just a little bit longer. In about a month and a half, you'll be ready to fight. Absolutely. So tonight we're going to talk about decluttering your life. And I want to talk specifically, for me, I've had, I don't know, how do you describe it? I think you describe it as like Hoarder Syndrome, as far as like trying to do everything in life. So when I was a teenager, even a little kid, like I started learning different trades, HVAC and like metal recycling and fast food retail. I went into the military, learned fuels. I was a hairdresser. I did all these things. And as I get older and I start collecting more and more and more things that I do, whether it's my hobby or the people in my life, you realize probably since I was born, I've probably interacted with tens of thousands of people. Dude, my Facebook profile alone has like almost 1,300 friends on there. Dude, most of these people I don't even know or even remember. I just keep them there because, well, I mean, who doesn't like 1,300? But honestly, one thing that I've learned in the last year, especially the last year, is it's okay to stop doing certain things. It's even okay to stop hanging out with certain people. Even if they're family. It doesn't mean you don't like them. It's just, they're not for me and I'm not for them. And so I've decluttered my life in many ways. I'm about to do a major decluttering. I've been building websites for like the last 20 years. I've been buying domain names and doing logos and building all these things. And next month, I'm saying goodbye to all my websites. They're gone. I'll keep the domains for a little bit longer just to make sure that that I have no remorse. But the whole server is going to be gone. I won't manage any more servers. I won't manage any more websites. I'm decluttering. I'm trying to simplify my life. And the more I do that, the more it just feels fantastic. You learn a new word, hydroponics. Oh, hydroponics is actually really cool. Have you guys ever seen, there's a video on YouTube, speaking of that, where they do like hydroponic lettuce and stuff like that. And it is mind blowing. When I started learning about hydroponics a long time ago, it really, anyway, I picked up this shirt from a local hydroponic store. And every time I go to like a garden center or whatever, I always ask them if I can get a shirt. Yep, absolutely. So good to have you guys here. Please feel free. We are live, doing this live in front of an audience, but this of course will go on YouTube a little bit later. So we're going to talk a little bit about everything. You know, I'm starting it off by just talking about how I've kind of downsized my life a little bit. And I don't hang out with a lot of people that I used to hang out with. Like, I don't talk to the same people that I talked with just a couple years ago. It's kind of weird. Because growing up, you're told like, hey, this is my best friend. You don't ever think about losing your best friend, right? Or like some people you went to high school with, maybe they're not your best friend. But you don't ever think about like never associating with them again. Like after high school, I always assumed like my friends from high school would just be my friends from high school all the time. They would still come over to the house, or I would fly out to be a part of their wedding. They'd come out and hang out with me for the week. You know, like even though I left for the Air Force, I felt like there would always be that relationship. Come to find out, no, not at all, actually. Yeah, it amazingly enough, it's no different than any other weak relationship in your life. You just tend to break up and they go one way, you go the other. Has anybody ever dealt with that? Have you guys said goodbye to people in your life? Have you guys ever said, you know what? You're toxic. I can't have this. I think it's important that we evaluate ourselves. Absolutely. It's something I do all the time. Especially I think as you get older, you start thinking about like, oh wow, I could really downsize. Like these people over here are bumming me out like all the time. Like, you know, people that, you know, are constantly posting these like stupid like anti-vax memes or like some dumb politic memes on Facebook and stuff like that. Like, I think Facebook has driven me the most because every time I go to Facebook, Facebook always hits me with the negative stuff because that's like its thing. If I can generate some kind of emotional response out of you, you'll just stay longer. You'll keep scrolling. You'll want to get into more and more and more. And then I realized like this is not healthy. So I started unfollowing people. I started unfriending people. I started like telling Facebook that I don't like these things. And now when I look at my Facebook feed, it's starting to look pretty decent. There's still a couple outliers. I haven't got them all yet. And some I'm watching for certain things. But like Facebook has really changed the way I look, specifically after COVID started. Because I knew that most people were mean or not very very good spirited, I guess you could say, right? But like after COVID, actually maybe COVID probably was the icing on the cake. And listen, I'm not trying to go politics here, but I think we can both agree here. We can all agree that politics has been pretty divided here in the US over the last 4 or 5 years now. And that probably started the wedge, but then the misinformation and like the vitriol of some people have driven the stake like even further in there. Anyway, Commander Gary, I see you right there. Good to see you. You don't use Facebook, so you can't relate to that. Yeah, no, I mean, but you can probably apply it to anything else you use. Facebook is just like one of the biggest things. If you use Twitter, if you use some kind of like local like group, even if you use Yahoo groups, whatever it is that you use to talk with people on the internet, could be Snapchat, could be whatever. if you just have a feed of negativity, it eventually like penetrates the walls a little bit, and then you start feeling like, yeah, I hate illegals, or I hate, those people, or I hate, taxes or theft, right? You start getting all these crazy things in your head and you're like, what am I doing? Yeah, Discord counts for sure. Discord is just a new Facebook, right? It's not quite the same as a Facebook, but like it's where everybody hangs out. That's where a lot of the conversation's being held. So yeah, Discord probably counts more than Facebook, to be honest. I would say more meaningful, I don't want to say meaningful. More conversations happen on Discord than Facebook. Facebook is now just mostly like memes and ads. Like, I don't even know why people bother going to Facebook at this point. I mean, I do it because I run groups and pages, but after I shut down all the websites next month, I can terminate Facebook, really. That's the only reason why I use it, because it helps supplement traffic to my websites. So for me, shutting down the websites means deleting Pinterest, deleting a lot of Twitter accounts, deleting, Facebook pages and groups and all that stuff, and just downsizing. You know how good it would be to wake up in the morning and not have to check any of those things? I've been checking those things for like 15 years, every day. Does Facebook not have some sort of subscription for ad-free browsing? Oh yeah, man, I got ad blocker. But they still get in there, man. It's just like, paid promotional ads when you watch a YouTube video. I may not have got an ad at the beginning or the middle of the video, but the person creating the video probably has some kind of sponsorship. Look, dude, it's like anything, man. You're never getting away from ads. You're just getting away from the JavaScript displaying ads. That's it. Dude, you don't have to answer that, man. Dude, you don't have to answer that. Most of it's rhetorical. I mean, you're welcome to, type it, but no, I don't want to turn on the panel at this point. Not right now. Anyway, we will get to story time after, just not yet. I would like to run the course of the conversation because I don't want to be interrupted. I just want to kind of get the first beginning of the podcast out. But then we'll see how this goes. We'll see. We will see. This is just more about just drumming up the idea first, right? And then we'll have the conversation after. That's the way I like to do it. Because then I never get to say the conversation piece. We just go off into tangents and stuff like that. That's one thing I learned about opening up the panels at the beginning. And by the way, I do enjoy the community conversation. This is that kind of podcast. But I know as soon as I open up the panel, it's off the rails. Every time I edit one of these afterwards, I'm just like, oh, how did I let that go? Why did I let that person on the panel? I'm teasing. I love talking to you guys. So our last podcast from Tuesday night, that kind of had some decluttering. That had a little bit of decluttering in it. Towards the end, if you even made it, then you probably were there for the last 30 minutes where I talked about I'm not streaming on Twitch anymore. And to be honest, that's cleaning house, man. That is cleaning house. So that'll be live on YouTube probably in a week or two. But yeah, for anybody that caught the last part of the stream, the podcast in episode 10, you will have heard my entire spiel. But I was decluttering. I'm taking Twitch out of my life. I'm only gonna do these two shows, Tuesday and Thursday night, live on Twitch, just so I have a little bit of an audience. It's nice to talk with everybody. But yeah, we will work on all that. But decluttering and kind of like moving around and having a little bit of change is good. Sometimes I think to myself, what would I do with all this free time? If I deleted Facebook, if I deleted everything, you know what? I will say this. Google shutting down Google Plus was like a freebie because you didn't have to make the choice, right? You didn't have to decide to leave the platform. Google said, we're shutting down. You don't have a choice. We're not going to be here tomorrow. And so that was kind of like a freebie, in my opinion. I think so. Play D3 all day? No, you know what I found, Commander Gary? I found I don't want to play video games at all. I thought that I would play so much D3 with my new clan, but I never hop on. Yeah, man, I don't know. I can't explain it. But like, even though like I stopped playing Path of Exile, I thought I would slide over to D3 and get into it. But I have not gotten into it. Like, I've played with the guys and it's okay, but it doesn't excite me. It's missing something. That's an example of trying to declutter, but it not working. Yeah, to be honest, I don't know what the reason is. I want to play D3, but you know, here's the other thing. I've been so busy lately. We got all the kids back in school. My wife's back at work. Like, the summer's over, so like I'm preparing for the winter. Like, there's so much going on that I think my brain hasn't like locked on and been like, you are going to do this and enjoy yourself. And I found a few other hobbies over the last year. And that actually has taken me out of gaming a little bit. After all the buildup and going as far as buying me the game, you end up not liking it. No, I didn't say I didn't like it. I just, in my head, I'm having trouble making the transition. Like, I don't know what it is. I haven't picked up Diablo 3 as fast as I thought I was going to. I think I'm overthinking it. I don't know if anybody out there plays Diablo 3. I'm so used to Path of Exile, where the depth of the game is just, it's almost endless. The pit is bottomless. And then D3 is exactly what I wanted. I just wanted to kill monsters. But maybe my brain is struggling to want to relearn the entire ecosystem. But I still want to play it. I think I don't have the passion. I don't have the oh my God, I got to log on and see what's going on. That's missing. It's you know, Commander Gary, this is the last thing I'll say on Path of Exile and in the game switch. But like, you know, on League Start, like a few days before you get antsy, you're like, I can't wait for League Start. Like, I'm going to play all night and I'm going to get there. And I don't have that. That part's missing. Hey, don't worry. We're going to play. We will play, dude. All right. So don't worry about it. We will. I just haven't had time. You know what? I think the other thing is, and this kind of goes with the decluttering theme. Over the last 6 months, I have recorded so much content that I have not edited. I have probably close to 100 hours of footage of like this, of podcasts, of gaming, and it all needs to be edited. It is literally like filling up my 2 terabyte hard drive right now. And so I find myself every time I come to the computer, I'm like, you know what? I should probably edit that. I should probably edit that or that over there. And I find myself doing that more. And I think that's the other problem that's slowing me down. Every time I log on to Diablo 3, and this is not a bad thing, right? So don't take this the wrong way. Every time I log into D3, I get an invite to go play with the clan. And I feel obligated to go play with them, even though they would tell me it's not a big deal. But like in my head, I feel obligated because they asked me to be part of the clan. They want me to come play with them. So I can't edit the podcast and play Diablo 3 and talk to my clan at the same time. So you remember when I used to just play Path of Exile mindlessly and listen to the podcast and edit? That's gone. I don't have that anymore. So I can't do 2 things at once. So I find myself editing versus logging on to Diablo 3. But that's it. So that's part of decluttering, man. Sometimes you got to decide like what to do over here versus what to do over there. It happens, man. No big deal. No big deal at all. And that's a big reason too, kind of why I took out a lot of the games that I was playing. It was overwhelming coming down to the studio and getting ready to stream and then realizing I have to choose between 9 different games to play. You know, we were playing Don't Starve together. I had Oxygen Not Included on deck. I was playing Mega Man, Among Us. I was playing Goose Goose Duck. Played Diablo 3, Path of Exile. Like, you guys ever look at your Steam library and just go, oh my God, I bought all of that? And then when do you find time to play it all? Dude, I feel like the digital era has completely captured us and our time. Kind of rushed myself? Nah, I feel great, man. Well, I mean, it would have happened no matter what, dude. Even if I hadn't joined them, it would have been playing with you or somebody else. I think my body just kind of it just wants to work. It wants to edit. And that's just where I'm spending the time. It's okay, man. And boom, the end game. Yeah. It's interesting, that's for sure. You have 40. I have something like, if you add Epic and Steam together, I have something like 250 unplayed games. How the hell is anybody gonna get through 250 games? I don't know, man. I have no idea. But these are the things I've been thinking about lately. So I figured we'd just talk about, decluttering life a little bit. I think it's the right thing. The people are the hardest, though. Like when you take somebody out and you're like, I'm done with this person. I'm breaking up with this person. Those are the hardest because sometimes they don't want that and they don't know what's going on. It's really hard to tell somebody, you're like, listen, man, I just kind of don't want to hang out with you. So I just don't. I just usually ghost them, to be honest. Hey, what's up, Nebraska? Because I don't want the confrontation. Like, I don't want he's a jerk. I'm going to, egg his house or something like that. Like, for me, just you go do your thing. I'll go do mine. I'm sorry it didn't work out, but, I don't want to hang out anymore. Nebraska, what's going on, dude? How are you? Are you good? I've been here just talking with Vaxon and Commander Gary a little bit. We're talking about decluttering our lives. Whether it's going through and doing some spring cleaning, get rid of some old shirts that you don't need anymore. Or taking out the trash and get rid of, that dickhead neighbor that's been hanging out at your house for too long. I've even found that with streaming too. Every time I have an interaction with another streamer, usually it's positive. But like streamers and networking on Twitch is a lot like in real life. So like I'll get to know a bunch of streamers. I'll raid them, they'll raid me, we'll hang out, we'll kick it. And then like I realize I don't really like them. I just kind of did XYZ because they rated me or I rated them and I felt obligated. So there's actually a lot of streamers that I never followed back up and built that relationship with. You had to do that with friends before. It's hard though, man. But it gets easier, I think, as you get older. Like there was a subset of streamers that I kicked it with my first 6 months of streaming on Twitch. And like I haven't talked to them in a year. At least a year. I mean, I'm not going to name them or anything, but like, yeah, it's crazy how much like the people you hang with just kind of change it out a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a lot of games, Gary. That is a lot of games. I have those too. Hey, what's up, Bushcraft? Good to see you, man. What'd you get today? Hopefully you're shot. Did you get vaccinated today? Just tell me that. That's all I need to know. A snake? Oh, that sounds awful. Got some great news about, what do you got about your Diablo character? Yeah, it's crazy though. Like sometimes, I don't know. I have some people that are kind of upset with me too. I think, I don't know. They haven't said anything to me, but you got vaxxed months ago? All right, I'm glad to hear that. I know it's a hot topic right now, but there's still plenty of people out there that need to get that vaccination. It's a double barrel. What the hell's a Gilboa? I don't know what that is. A double barrel 5.56. Nice, man. Very nice. That's what the M16 shoots, 5.56. Some modded gear. Oh, nice, dude. Very nice, dude. That's big damage right there. Yeah, I've been trying to get more into Diablo 3. I just like I've been saying for the last few minutes. I just haven't had a lot of time. But I'm hoping as we get into the winter months and there's less to do on the outside. Like right now, like I'm winterizing the house, you know, I'm putting everything up, trying to clean up the yard. You know, I'm going to give it one last mow. You know, we're like maybe 2 months away from like our first snow here. So the temperature is already dipping into the low 50s right now. And it's absolutely crazy. Isn't a 40-year-old? Well, I don't know what it is. I'm not much of a gun guy. I know how to shoot them. I know how to field strip them. But I'm not much of a gun guy, to be honest. So I have no idea what a Gilboa snake is, sadly. You're at God level. I read through. Yeah, dude. Nice, man. Dude, you're crushing it. Yeah, I'll look it up after. But yeah, well, that's cool, man. Hey, if it's cool and you like it, I think that's awesome. I did the gun thing when I was in the military, but like it never really kind of captured my interest. I mean, I had fun shooting a few hundred rounds down range or whatever, but I don't know, just never really like got into it that much. I don't know why. Some people have like really like they love guns. I just never became that guy. I don't know why. You would think, right? After like being in the military and all that stuff, you would think that would happen, but it just never did. I think mostly because like, I feel like if you really are into weapons, you'd want to join like the Marines or maybe the Army. I don't know how much the Army really does weaponry. I mean, they do. They got infantry and stuff like that. Yeah, I would probably join either the Marines or the Army if I wanted to like really get into some like weapons, you know what I mean? Carry a gun for work? See, I wouldn't like that. I would not like that at all. Oh man, every time I had to draw from the armory, I just dreaded it, man. Cause I don't want to carry that. It's like so much responsibility on you, you know? So many things could go wrong. Like I just figure for me, like I can't do it, but I'm glad that people exist that can, because I just don't have the heart for it, man. But I am glad that those people do. And you know, it's kind of like morticians, right? Like you don't necessarily want to be one, but you know that you're kind of glad that they exist. You're glad that somebody out there wanted to be a mortician. Been smoking anything good lately? Yes. Yes. Today I got to try some Purple Magic. Purple Magic. Also, been smoking a little bit of ayahuasca purple. Fantastic smokes. Yeah, very good. What about you? Anything of interest as of late, or what do you got going on? I got some be trying out some 10th Planet here soon enough too. Just holding a weapon gives a sense of power. Well, a lot of people go through the process of getting it. Now, I agree with that. And obviously, coming from a military background, I know a ton of people that love guns. I mean, if you look at my Facebook page, dude, there's like a lot of my friends strapped to the teeth with guns. I don't know. I'd rather be armed with a server farm than a gun. I almost feel like you can do more damage with a computer than you can with a gun. I guess that is true. Look at COVID. The Russians didn't even have to set off a nuclear weapon. They didn't have to fire a gun. They didn't have to do anything. All they had to do was get a Facebook account and start putting anti-vax memes. And look how many Americans they killed with misinformation. I come from the background that the pen is mightier than the sword. So when I have a pen and I'm in a power of position, I feel way more powerful. But I definitely understand that. And I'm not shitting on anybody that gets into it. So yeah, absolutely. Yo, that's what I want to be without. Excuse me. I don't know anybody that wants to be a mortician. That would be, I don't think I could do it, man. I don't think so. You're going to purple route this one? Yeah. We had some purple strains and I really want to try them out. Matter of fact, we got a bunch of purple punch seeds that are going to drop tomorrow. Not from me, but like from a group out of Michigan. They're doing a bunch of purple punch crosses. Super excited about that. We talk about smoking. Well, yep, absolutely. You don't have to add to that. It was just a normal nighttime ask. Every time Nebraska Dad comes in, he always asks me what I've been smoking, and I always ask him what he's been smoking. We don't go too deep in that conversation. Let's see. Got some blue ball. Nice, dude. I've seen some of that. It's very good. Strawberry shortcake smoke. That sounds amazing too. Dude, there's so many good ones, man. So many good ones. You had Mac. I have not had Mac itself. I've had a Mac Cross. That's it. Yeah, I mean, our enemies have completely found a way to own a certain part of our population. Sadly. And, you know, that's a psyops, you know, if I've ever seen one. Psychological warfare 101. If you can make somebody commit suicide, why should you show up and kill them? That's the way I look at it. And that's the way the Russians look at it and a lot of our other adversaries. I was thinking about that earlier. Like COVID is really, man, so many 9/11s, but everybody's walking around closed thinking about their freedoms. Their eyes closed, thinking about, you know, my freedoms. They don't realize the enemy has penetrated our country. It has gotten into our minds. You guys ever play Red Alert 2 where Yuri has mind control and he like can control somebody? That's what it feels like, man. Seriously, it's what it feels like. Things at 95% indica. Damn, dude. Hey, can I just mention something I learned the other day? So I was watching the Dude Grows. It's on YouTube. They do a little podcast. It's really good. Scotty and Dude does it. They were talking the other night. They were like, you know that when somebody says that this strain has like 30 or 34% THC, that is not how strong or how high your high is going to be. I always thought that the number on the package where it says, you know, 20% THC, 25% THC, I always thought that was the strength of like how high that's going to be. It's not. It's how long your high is going to be. It blew my mind, man. I had no idea. So it's all the cannabinoids and the entourage effect of the plant itself that will give you the experience. Yeah, just something I'm passing along. No big deal. So, favorite kind when you're on the way to, ooh, yeah, I guess. Yes. Dude, I'm telling you, man, if you can find a way to control somebody without ever shooting, like, you've won. You've won on a different level. Are you really blaming Russia? I mean, I blame a lot of things, but yeah, it starts there. Dude, Russia has openly run campaigns against us for the last 40 years. I mean, obviously there's other actors, but you know, you could put China in there, you could put Russia in there. There's a lot of people that would like to see that. I think that would go without saying though, right? I mean, the US has a lot of enemies, dude. I have a strawberry shortcake. Oh yeah, so that's good. So I learned that 33, 36% is not the strength of it. And you don't want too high of a THC level because then you start losing the terpenes. And so that blew my mind. I'm learning. I'm on a different wavelength right now. So one thing that I've always learned in warfare, Commander Gary, is you don't necessarily have just one enemy, right? And a lot of times you have a gaggle of enemies kind of working in unison. I mean, think about all the countries that hate the United States. Everything from, you know, the Taliban to North Korea to China to Russia to so many countries, man. So yeah, absolutely. Yo, what's up, Sam? Good to see you, man. How are you? That spread the rumor about 5G. Well, that was probably, honestly, that's probably 4chan. I'm like, you can't pinpoint, like, Russians did XYZ. The Chinese did XYZ. You know, you just got to think of it as a whole. And then you got to prepare yourself against it. And most Americans do not have the tools to discern propaganda from factual information, depending on how it's presented. 4chan was always a really, really good test of that. I can remember in 2010, 2011, visiting B on 4chan when they were crafting that you could charge the new iPhone in your microwave. Just turn it on, put your phone in there, turn it on, and you have a fully charged battery. I didn't think anybody would be stupid enough to do it. You know how, do you guys, you guys may not remember, but there was so many news reports of people baking or frying their iPhone in the microwave. I saw it back then, man. And this one was just hit so right, because you also had the president of the United States basically doing exactly what the foreign countries wanted. Again, I'm not going to politics here, but like, I'm just sad that so many people fell for it. I don't know if anybody's reading like the Herman Cain Award subreddit, but dude, it's sad, dude. It is so sad. I mean, did it handle its own pot situation? Are you specifically talking about cannabis? I will agree with you once the feds have legalized it. Oh, dude, we should not have conglomerates of like news and media outlets. Like Facebook should not be allowed to have Instagram, WhatsApp, and so many other platforms. You know, like to me, it's really hard that Google can own search, YouTube, and so much more. You know, like how is Jeff Bezos allowed to own Amazon, Washington Post? How is like Murdoch allowed to own all these media outlets? Dude, it's just a handful of people telling us what we should be thinking. Like, honestly, the billionaires got us, man. The billionaires got us. All us poor people, we've been had, man. We have been had. Absolutely. So I don't know whatever will come of it, but it's not a good situation. Yeah. I found a thread where someone microwaved a bolt. Jesus, dude. Why? Dude, some people don't deserve their own microwaves, to be honest. I've been just working around the house. Here, look, can I update you from Tuesday night? So just so everybody knows, yeah, I smoked a bunch of pot, dude. Yeah, I definitely did that. So Tuesday, for those that don't know, Tuesday, at the end of the podcast, I'm going to say this one more time, and then I won't repeat it. But I said I'm not streaming anymore on Twitch. And the hardest thing for me since Tuesday night, which is only 2 nights ago, was the urge to come downstairs and go live on Twitch. Like, I had the urge. I was like, I could just do 2 hours. It's not a big deal. I have to actually deprogram myself to change everything. It's kind of weird, man. Because I've been doing it so long. Like, every day, it's like muscle memory. You know what I mean? It's absolute muscle memory. Came down with a cold, dude. That's not good, man. I hope they're okay. I hope that's not gonna be the case. Yeah, no, I'll be streaming over on YouTube and Facebook. So I'll only be on Twitch these 2 nights, Tuesday and Thursday nights at 9 p.m. That's it. There's no more daytime streams, not on Twitch. And actually, really no more daytime streams at all, actually, to be honest. Yeah, you can watch the end of the last podcast, about the last 30, 45 minutes, and I go into depth. I don't want to belabor the point, because it's going to be live for everybody to watch on YouTube, and I'm going to post some videos on it later this week or next week, and kind of explain everything. But yeah, we already did that. You can't go to my streams after this. There won't be any streams. Like, there just won't be any more streams. This will be it. Like this, and then my Monday night and Friday night streams over on YouTube. And then that's actually it. The rest is just, I'm making videos now. I'm going to go be a YouTuber instead. I want to just go make videos and stream once in a while. That's it. It's just the rhinovirus, buddy. Oh yeah. Did you guys see that they're using the mRNA for cancer? That was huge. It's in r/science. If you guys want to go catch that. Can't watch YouTube live streams? It's all right, man. I'm going to be a YouTuber. I don't want to be a streamer like I have been. Being a streamer is not worth it. I think that's the best way to put it. It's just not worth it, man. So I want to go make other content, and I want to use all the time that I would have been just sitting here playing games and telling dick jokes to go and create different types of content. So over the next few months, I want to push myself into learning like photography, real video editing. I want to enhance the studio a little bit more. There's so many things I want to do. School has been removing all day. Oh yeah, no worries at all, man. And look, I understand that too. I saw the writing on the wall, dude. Everybody's going back to in-person school. Twitch viewership is down dramatically. Like even because I've been live streaming on YouTube for like the last few weeks actually, and my numbers over there are looking good. My TikTok numbers are looking so good. So there's other opportunities that I want to go and pursue. You know, if I just sit over here on Twitch, I'm just going to be a 20 viewer Andy anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, we'll still do the After Dark because I would like to record this in front of a live audience, and I think that it's probably the best way to handle it. But TD6 is coming along good. I have it on my phone, so I'm black bordering all the maps again. The one level you've been stuck on? No, I haven't really been focused on it, to be honest. I haven't really been playing games. I've been editing podcasts. I've been editing videos. I've been like learning how to I've been learning Facebook Live versus Facebook gaming. I've been learning a lot of my craft. So that's what I've been doing. I've been just watching videos and learning. Turn off restricted mode. That sucks, man. That definitely sucks. But you know, I'm retooling. Everybody's going back to work. Everybody's going back to school. Last year, I didn't do this. I should have. And I didn't do this. And I decided to just go ahead and roll the dice and keep going. And it didn't pay off. It did not pay off at all, actually. So, you can't remove the cat tower? No, Dorian's part of us forever, my friend. He's part of us forever. We might get a new cat tower, though. I was thinking about getting rid of this one just because it's so bulky. And instead, get one that goes like to right here or so, right where the plant is. Just get like a center, like little hammock for him. So he can always just be right here, you know? Something like that. Why are you doing it though? What do you mean by that? Wait, what? Oh, because the administrators is blocking the YouTube streams. Not if you're at school, right? Yeah, so I believe that. No, I will not remove Dorian's tower. Don't worry. Yeah, no worries, guys. Listen, I should have did this in the beginning. And if I have any content creators that are out there watching, like, you're probably gonna make this decision eventually. You know, we did a good deep dive on my numbers and everything else, and I think it's just a reasonable thing. Like I said, I want to make podcasts. I want to focus and get better at what I do. I'm ready. I'm ready, man. Actually, I've been thinking about taking some courses on video editing. Like actually, like checking out like the community college and see if they offer any kind of video editing. I don't really know what to do, man. But with COVID, it's so hard to go and do that. So I don't know. It is what it is. So you guys, if you're not following me on YouTube, then unfortunately, you're not going to think that I'm streaming anymore. You are literally not going to think that I exist anymore. Because every time you turn on Twitch, I'm probably not going to be there at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It just wasn't working out, sadly. Sorry, guys. Again, you can look at the last episode and really dive in. They gave us all laptops, giving us full privacy. You're lucky. Most schools will not give you a full unlocked situation there. That's true. Does your family do spring cleaning? Does anybody's family do spring cleaning? I wanted to ask this in the beginning. We don't do it here in the house. I know some friends are always like, come like March and April, they're like, we're doing cleaning. We're cleaning out the house and getting rid of everything. Every year they do spring cleaning. I don't understand that. Started to Twitch myself. A handful of screeners I watch. You know, it's a different environment right now. I feel like I've hit my ceiling. Like I've saturated what I'm going to saturate. So my only other choice was to stream 12 hours a day and go play something I didn't want to play. And at the end of the day, I just don't feel like Twitch is going to get me where I needed to be. And you know, it's not for everybody. So I'm not talking about myself at this point necessarily, but a lot of people fall in that situation. Even as a viewer, man, like there's not a lot of streamers that I really watch. Like I've followed a ton of people. but a lot of those people actually don't make good content. So I don't find myself watching a lot of like Twitch content. I find myself watching mostly YouTube content. It's hard to explain. You don't do spring cleaning? Oh, I know, right? God, the basement's full. The basement's always been full too. That's the worst. When I was in the military vaccine, they blocked everything. Up until 2009, I think it was 2009, they unblocked, no, it was a little bit before that, I think. It was around 2009. They unblocked YouTube and Facebook. It was a huge deal. They realized that that's how a lot of displaced service members actually talk to their family and stuff when they're deployed and other things. So they opened it up. And they also realized that a lot of people in the military learn things by watching YouTube. So I guess they unblocked it so they can get more productivity out of everybody. Yeah, that's true. Teaching will help. They do real, yeah. Like hands-on learning is so good. It's called the demonstration, performance demonstration, or demonstration performance. It's so good, man. I have a habit of like when I teach somebody something, I'm like, all right, come here. I'm going to do it once and then I'll have you repeat it. Like I've never shaken it since I was a teacher. Yeah, they definitely lock it down. If you've never been on like an own network like that, the military is one of the worst. Like you can't put anything on a computer. If you're in the military and you're in your office working, everything is literally locked down. You can't install anything. You can't change settings. Like you have a browser. That's it, man. You have a browser. So whatever you can do with Chrome and Chrome only. I think they allow you to have Chrome and Firefox, but that is it. Dude, if you've never been on a restricted network, man, you have not lived. It's crazy, dude. Cause, dude, I mean, it's not yours. That's why your tracking search history is fully legal right now. Well, that and old people run the country. So old people don't understand what a browser even is. That's why it's legal. Yeah. So I don't know. It's very interesting. I don't know how I feel about the internet in school because, you know, a lot of kids are just playing games, dude. You know what I mean? Listen, as a streamer on Twitch, I don't know if you guys see it a lot in the comments, but during the school year, I have so many chat messages. I wish I could rack and stack them. So many of the of like the chat messages are always like, I'm in class right now. Oh, I can't play. I can only lurk. I'm in school right now. Dude, I don't know if it's good or not. I don't think it is though. There's so many students that are watching Twitch in school. Absolutely. Normal school? Like public school? Is that what you mean? I don't know. Like I didn't have computers. I didn't have any computers until after I graduated high school. Brainiacs, yeah. Why won't your parents put you into a Mensa program? I mean, if you got the IQ like that, shouldn't you be in like a Mensa program? I would think. That's crazy, dude. If one of my kids showed acceleration in academia like that, I would push to send him to like a gifted school or something. I mean, it's not everybody that watches Twitch in school, but I'm telling you, man, especially when I'm playing like BTD6 or Among Us, dude, I get so many messages like I can't do VC because I'm in class right now, but they'll literally play like an hour's worth of Among Us with me. Purely off trust. Dude, I trust no one, dude. Not in school, that's for sure. Everybody's got an angle, dude. Doing homework? I mean, that's a good thing, right? I mean, I always did my homework during school. I would never bring homework home. Phone confiscations? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that would suck. Not getting your phone back. That'd be pretty rough, dude. Yeah, see, Gary's over here. Look, he's flaunting it, too. That's the worst part. He's over here literally flaunting his reckless behavior. Easily an A+ student. If you guys are that smart, why don't you go do something with it? Why are you wasting your time? Like, for real though, if you guys are that smart and you have that kind of aptitude, why are you wasting your time playing video games? Why don't you go be the next Elon Musk without being an asshole? I mean, honestly, have you finished Khan Academy? I had a guy that I worked with. He literally finished Khan Academy. I mean, of course, they added stuff to it after, but like, he literally finished every course on Khan Academy, and this was in like 2013. Dude, blew my mind, man. You always okay? Yeah, no. Public school was really tough, man. We didn't have any kind of freedom in public school. D&D, yeah, but like, you can't make money doing D&D. Like, if you're that smart, go use your brain cells. Like, go be Doogie Howser or something, man. You'd be 15, 16 years old performing like heart surgery because you're just so far advanced like Doogie Howser. Dude, that'd be amazing. Too lazy and waiting till uni. I mean, I don't really care if you waste your talent or not, but like, man, if I was smart like that, I don't know. I feel like I'd go do something. That's how you do it? Yeah, he finished every single one of them. Like, he did all like the math, like discrete math. Like, it was sick because we had a competition of how many points everybody had. So like, we were trying to encourage people to like pick up some new courses, like learn some stuff. So we were doing a little bit of a challenge in our building. And like, yeah, he came out and he proved it too. I was like, there's no way you finished everything. And he did. He was super smart though. Literally, he was super smart. He was a 5-head. Yeah, well, now there's so much more than there was back in 2013, probably. Like, they've added so much because of all the like the donations they've gotten. Like, you gotta remember, dude, that's like 8 years of content they've added since that happened. Yeah, dude. Hey, I hope you have a good night, Vax. And thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it. And I'll see you soon. Maybe. I don't know. I hope to see everybody soon. But, you know, I understand that there's going to be people that unsubscribe from me here. There's going to be people that leave. And you know what? To be honest, I'm kind of okay with that. There'll be people that slide out of the Discord server because they'll think that I'm done. And again, I think I'm okay with that too. I think so. But anyway, yeah, you guys have a good night if you guys are popping off. For the rest of us that are sticking around, we are going to see this episode out. We got a little bit of time. I'm going to drop a little nugget for some content creators real quick. I don't know if I have any in here or not. But I have learned over the last like month or so that 2 hours, between 90 and 120 minutes for long form content is like the sweet spot for YouTube. I had no idea, man, but 2 hours. So now I don't even stream for more than that. It's crazy. Keep my prime on you anyways. Hey, I appreciate it. Like I'll still make content over on Twitch. I'm not going to be a daytime streamer anymore. It doesn't make sense. It literally does not make sense. I would rather have all of my days back so I can edit videos and put up, 3, 4, 5 videos a week. I think I can provide better, I don't know if I want to say content, but like better content. Better content. So there is that. But yeah, just a little something for those out there that are like doing it. A lot of things have been changing too. We can talk about this for a minute. Has everybody seen all the new changes over on Twitch? I announced yesterday over on my Discord, Nadeshot. He's the owner of 100 Thieves. And he gave up his Twitch partnership yesterday. I believe it was yesterday or the day before. I don't know, one of those. The head of 100 Thieves gave up his Twitch partnership. Wonder why? Who wants to play with Dr. Disrespect and Tim the Tap Man and all those other guys? I think we're going to see some tides change. I didn't do mine because of that, but like a lot of people are making that move, and I can kind of understand why. I think we're going to see the seas shift going into 2022. A lot of people don't keep track of the Unjacked Discord, and I'm okay with that. Like it's there if you want to engage with me, and if you don't, no big deal either. We only talk in there from time to time. I have a lot of trouble figuring out how to like how to drive the conversation, I guess you could say, on Discord. And there's so many inactive members that it's not like the numbers don't matter to me. I'd rather have like an active Discord than an inactive Discord. But for now, while I make these changes, I don't even think about it. So don't even sweat it, man. I will be over there way more though, because I'm not daytime streaming. Like while I'm editing and stuff like that, I'm going to start popping into the Discord way more. And maybe we'll have some Discord events, like as a benefit for being like a Discord member, because now you won't be able to play with me on Twitch live. So maybe I'll do some private games over there on Discord. How long? Oh, dude, I'm going to have to remove those. If I'm not streaming, it used to be about a month. But now that I'm only going to be streaming for 4 hours a week at most on Twitch, it would take you forever. It would literally probably take a year now. I'm going to have to redo all those actually. You put your feet in the water then? I mean, no, there's no pressure, dude. I'm not trying to convince you or anything. I appreciate that you're part of it, but I'm just saying like for those that are looking for a little bit more interaction, it'll be in the Discord only. I'm going to have to redo all the rewards. Actually, I may not have to at all. I think I'm going to resign my Twitch affiliate. I'm still sleeping on that. I will make a decision in a few weeks. I don't want to make a hasty decision, but I am considering breaking my contract and getting out of the affiliate program. Yeah, I'll think about it. Yeah, I'll definitely think about it, Sam. I think content creation is changing, you know? I mean, this isn't really decluttering, and I don't want to keep beating the dead horse. So let's drop this system to destroy the system. Absolutely. So a lot of things will change as far as that goes, but that's okay, man. No big deal. Change is good. Decluttering is good. Reducing is good. I would lose a few things, but you know, that is what it is. So, oh, my brother-in-law, he's saying hello to me. I was like, who's messaging me during the podcast? Make it unrecognizable? No, man, I just kind of want to like shrink my world a little bit. I think this year I felt a little bit overwhelmed. You know, I have a lot going on. I run my own business. I run a lot of websites. I do a lot of things for the streaming stuff. I'm editing, I'm streaming, I'm designing. Like there's so much stuff that I'm doing. And I'm just trying to cut out like 80% of that. As I get older, the less anchors I want in the ground. So that's something I am doing. Are you following Canadian elections? No, not at all, actually. I haven't been following very many. No, I do not sell marijuana. Oh, that would be awesome, though. No, I do not, sir. I sell filters. I sell filter bags that some growers, some commercial growers and stuff like that, use my filters to create oil and stuff like that. CBD oil, THC oil, and plenty of that stuff. Unfortunately, selling marijuana is highly illegal. So I do not do that. I do not, sir. I just sell simple filter bags. It's just basically a fabric. You can use them for probably squeezing essential oils and so much more out of it too. But that's no, you're not stupid. I mean, you were close. I don't sell that kind of stuff. That would be fun though, man. Like you would always have business. That's how dispensaries have it so well. Like your product literally sells itself. De-culture, not declutter. Hopefully I didn't misspell that too bad. Hey, but that happens, man. No, I didn't know really what I wanted to talk about tonight so much, but I was like, you know what? We're going to get through this one way or the other. For any of you that are like, what is this podcast about? Is this some guy that just comes on and yammers? Yes. Yes. This was always meant to be like kind of an impromptu improv situation where we hang out for an hour to an hour and a half. Has anybody seen the Blues Clues video? Has anybody seen Steve Burns' 25-year update on Blues Clues? That was the hit you have. Dude, for anybody that has not, I will not play it just because of DMCA. I don't know, like, I don't want to go down that road. But if you have not, you should Google 25th year anniversary Blues Clues. Steve Burns still crushing it, dude. That dude is a nerd, but he's a nerd I like. My kids grew up with Blues Clues. So literally my oldest is about to be 24 years old. Blues Clues was a brand new season show when he was born. So like by the time they were in like the second, third, fourth season, we were watching Blues Clues every single day. Dude, I knew everything about Blues Clues. I had the songs, the voices. Dude, I could have been Steve's like stand-in. Who doesn't love Steve? Blues Clues was amazing. Is/amazing, right? Yeah, I think Steve looks good too. I mean, hell, he's made it this far, right? I think he's a little bit older than me. I think he's 49? How old is Steve Burns? Hold on, let me look that up. I don't want to trash talk the man. Maybe, yeah, that's him right there. So, 47. I'm sorry, Steve. That's my bad. He is from Boyertown, Pennsylvania. Dude, he looks like he's from Pennsylvania too. Damn, if I had to guess. But he's 47. He was born in 73, so he's 5 years older than me. Damn, dude. He's about to turn 48. His birthday's October 9th. Look at this. Look at me dropping some Steve Burns knowledge over here. Yeah, Blues Clues is the best. I love the pattern too. Like, it's three things. Dora the Explorer does the pattern. You know the other show, actually, that we used to watch? The Big Blue House? Bear in the Big Blue House. That's what it was. Is that what it is? Bear in the Big Blue House? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, great shows, man. Brings back a lot of memories. I'm sure for some of you dads out there, I'm sure you have, like, shows that you used to watch with your kids, right? As my kids got older, I would watch like SpongeBob with them, and then we'd slide into all these different shows, Family Guy, and so on and so on, Rick and Morty. There's so many good shows. Now it's anime. Now my daughter will come downstairs and like, hey, you want to watch a season of anime with me? I'm like, yeah, it's kind of what I do, man. I'm like a dad, so put it on. Let's go. We just got a letter, just a letter. It was just a good song. No, it was so good. Mail time, like all that. I love that voice he does too. I can't do it like he does, not without screaming. People will be like, yo, what the hell's going on in the studio? He used to love the mailbox would come shooting through the window and he'd like start freaking out and you're like, oh my God, I forgot to do my meth. Backyardigans, that's another good one too. Little Einsteins, right? We're gonna take a trip on our favorite rocket ship. Little Einsteins. Oh my God, that show is money, dude. I can still remember when my kids first got into like Power Rangers too. I hated it. I did not like the Power Rangers. The only one. There was Murder Mystery Opera, dude. There's so many good ones. So many good ones. I don't know what the new shows are today, though. I have no idea. I hear Dorian upstairs. He is meowing his face off right now. He is trying to get into somebody's room. He needs a snuggle with somebody. Do you guys have a needy cat? I have a needy cat. My cat is one of the neediest cats ever. Like, he's a socialist for pets. Pets and snacks, dude. He is all in on that socialism. Is this Little Einstein's theme song? Yeah, dude, it was super popular. Dude, it was so catchy, too. You're like, turn it off now. Turn it off. Yeah. What's up, Gingerly? Good to see you, man. You miss me? Hey, man. You're going to miss me a lot more. We just got done talking about that. Yep, good to see you, man. Yeah, I won't be around too much. I'm not going to be around too much, man. Taking a little time off. I'm changing my ways. But I do hope to see you around, my dude. A spoiled... yeah, dude, that definitely counts. You might want to be in the Air Force? Hey, man. I don't recommend it, but if you want to, I'm not going to stop you. Yeah, I mean, you know, there was a time and place to join the Air Force or the military in general. I don't think it's worth it, honestly. I mean, unless you just happen to really want to serve your country. But I think there's better ways that you can serve your country. No, it's terrible for benefits. They've cut so many benefits, dude. Dude, in the last like 5 years, they've cut so many benefits. Like if somebody asked me today, hey, you want to do 21 years again? But it starts now and then 21 years. I'd be like, no, not at all. The benefits suck, dude. The benefits suck so bad. I would not go into the military. For those of you that are young enough considering that as an option in your future, go in. If you want to, go in. Do your 4 years, earn your college degree, and leave. Just leave. Just finish your contract and see your way out. That's a good start. But don't do any more. Please don't do 20 years. It's so stupid. Dude, I would have done so much better had I not stayed in the military. If I would have gone to be a civilian, I would have been just so much better off. Getting all the benefits, scamming them to a photo, so maybe he was getting all... I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea, man. You don't get those benefits with a photo. Those are really hard-earned benefits, my friend. I don't think it works like that. But I may misunderstand you, so I don't know. Hey, just a real quick, I will add this in. Of course, if you're watching this later, after the fact, this won't really matter. But tomorrow night, we are playing Goose Goose Duck, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Friday nights, usually. Usually Friday nights, either at 6 p.m. or 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I usually have a lobby over on YouTube and Facebook. We'll be with Plastic Rebel and friends. So just a little shout out to the future to let that know. Some guy wanted to be a photographer, so he used the benefits. Oh yeah, that's great, man. Like, because after you get the benefits, you can go to school. But I would argue, I think the U.S. is going to be changing. I think everybody's going to get that. If you can catch that an hour in, yeah. So it'd be perfect. So actually, tomorrow might be a double stream over on YouTube and Facebook. So so for sure we're playing with Plastic, I believe. And then Legs asked if I wanted to play at 9 p.m. So I may do 2 sessions. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, yeah, it looks like we're a go. I was just looking up to see if we were a go. Plastic sent a group message, it looks like. So yeah, so we should be good. We should be good. So at 6 and 9 p.m. we may do the double stream. We'll see. Anyway, we'll see. Yep, just like that. Just like that, Gingerly. No, I gotta go back. I gotta go through everything and clear them out. I gotta go clear out all the old VIPs. I gotta actually, I don't know. We might do away with all that. Like I said earlier, I may terminate my my Twitch affiliate contract. I may ask to get rid of that. So, unfortunately, if I do that, then there won't be any VIPs. There won't be any emotes. There won't be a way to subscribe. There won't be a way to do any of that. So, I may end up doing away with that. Just because I don't feel like I'm committing to the platform at this point. So, I don't know. More to come on that. We'll see. But yeah, if you guys are thinking about the military, definitely do not. I would not. I don't think it's a viable option anymore. I think there's better paths to success. But I mean, unless you just really want to do something cool, because that still exists. Like being able to go and travel the world and see and do some cool things. So if you're in for that, like that's cool. But if you're in just for the education or something like that, I wouldn't waste your time. I literally would not. So change won't affect you. Yeah, exactly. So like, I just feel like that doesn't add to the challenge, you know? because that's not why I stream. I literally don't stream. I only took the affiliate so I could give you guys emotes. But anyway, we'll be stripping all that out eventually. All the channel reward points, that'll eventually go, as I fix this. Hey, we just ran out of music. Did you guys hear that? We literally just ran out of freaking music. And we have about 20 minutes, I think. I think tonight we're going to try to make this about a 90-minute podcast. When Dorian was in LA. Oh, dude, so close. Yeah, Dorian, he's going to be going back out for a few photo shoots out in LA. I think he got invited to the Playboy Mansion on the next round. I don't know if he's going to go or not. Oh, yeah, I keep the music really low. You guys can't hear it, though, can you? Here, what if I turn it up? Maybe that? Will that help? Yeah, there's always music in these streams. Just a little bit, though. You'd have to probably put headphones on to hear the line of it. Anyway, Sam, I hope you have a good night, dude. Hopefully I'll catch you soon. Maybe tomorrow night. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. That goes for anybody. I wish I was the guy in Jackbox. I'd probably get serious dividends though. Man, if I can get royalties off of that, some of us bald white guys, we all look the same. I'm surprised nobody tries to get me a sign as Joe Rogan or something. Can't make heads or tails on what it is. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. It's just a little bit of music. It's in a recording. I wouldn't worry about it too much. So, what else we got going on? Anybody got anything that they want to share with the crowd? Anything you guys want to... I'll open it up to questions. Anything that you guys, anything specific, please feel free to chime in. But yeah, something I'm going to do this winter is I'm going to try to clean out my house a little bit. I think I need to downsize some of the stuff I have. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Have you guys been playing Goose Goose Duck? Has anybody out there been doing that? I've been watching the category a little bit on Twitch. It's kind of been down a lot. I don't know what's going on. They haven't had a whole lot of things going on. Schools are terrible at scheduling the students. Yeah, that's true. I think a lot of students are going to get sent home this year. I think they said so far since school has started, something like 10,000 kids across the US have come down with COVID. And they're all going home and killing their parents. That's what's crushing. My town last night or 2 nights ago finally mandated masks. Finally. They left it as optional. Who does that? Why would you leave masks as optional for any school system? It blows my mind. So no, I've not played Among Us. The last time I played Among Us was probably 2 months ago. Yeah, no, Among Us has not been part of the channel actually. Actually, I don't know when the last time I played what that is. I don't really have any plans on it either. Unfortunately, I feel as far as content creation goes, Among Us is actually dead. Nobody's watching Among Us videos on YouTube. Nobody's into it. You can definitely feel it's on its way out. Nice, Gingerly. See, that's not bad, man. Yeah, sometimes they're fixing the school situation a little bit. Can't fit anyone. Yeah, it's definitely different this time. Especially on school buses, they're limiting how many students can ride the school bus. So some students in my town actually have to be driven to school and picked up. Dude, that's nuts to me. There's literally not enough spots for transportation. A lot's changed this year. A lot. And I think it's going to continue until we get more vaccinations going on. But the good news is, for everybody out there, tonight the US did announce 6 targeted ways to increase vaccinations and basically making it mandatory for almost 100 million Americans. That's good for us because as those people get immunized, we'll have less and less issues. Hopefully we'll put it down. And just for everybody out there, Moderna actually announced their booster shot will include the flu shot as well. Dude, could you even imagine? mRNA is killing it right now. They have an mRNA shot that's targeting for cancer. They may have solved cancer, basically. They have an mRNA shot going for HIV. I think HPV as well. So we got a lot of good stuff coming up on the medical horizon. But yeah, they want me 6 feet when it's BS. They want the 6. Oh, well, it's hard to get the 6 feet for sure. Hey, what's up, Captain? Good to see you, man. Nothing, dude. I'm just hanging out. We're just enjoying another session over here on Twitch. How's life, my dude? I hope you're well. Tomorrow, we're playing Goose Goose Duck for like 4 hours tomorrow, I think. It's going to be so good. Yeah, well, not a vaccine, but like an mRNA injection. So let's say you go to the doctor, your parents go to the doctor or whatever, right? And they're like, you got cancer. And you're like, oh my God. And then you got to look at chemo, all the radiation. Like there's a lot of process, right? And you're probably not going to make it anyway. Now with mRNA, they give you the injection, right? And the mRNA is where it's set up to tell your body to produce out of each cell. I'm going to be doing a really crappy job. I'm paraphrasing this. I don't have the article in front of me. So essentially, the shot goes in. It tells your cells to duplicate 4, I believe it's like 4 proteins to specifically fight cancer. So it turns on the proteins and it attacks the cancer. They used it on 20 mice. 17 of those mice completely cleared up from cancer. I forgot what the other 3 had issues with. GDD tomorrow night. I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to do a session with plastic and then a session with legs. So I'm super excited to hang out with all the content creators tomorrow. I think it's going to be a great time. I'll be doing it on YouTube and Facebook. So I will not be competing against all the Twitch streamers. Be able to tackle stages 2+? Yes. Yes. This has unbelievable implications, but this has just gone into human trials. I think as of today, I believe so. It was on Reddit. If you go to r/science, it's probably in the top 50, I would imagine. Or you probably just Google it. I don't have a link to the source or the paper or anything like that. But this is very promising. mRNA, which is also the COVID, Pfizer and the Moderna shots are based on mRNA. Because of COVID, this helped them prove the technology even further into developing solutions for other diseases. Or whatever, they want to use it for. Revolutionize the medical field. Yeah, absolutely. We could like no shit, like end HIV, cancer, and so much more. Plastic. If I had $1 for every time I heard that, dude, I would be a rich man. You're not getting any money, dude, right? No child support for you. Like I'm not. Like we're going to court. No, we're going to Maury. We're not going to court. We're going to Maury. That's right, dude. Man, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. You ready for tomorrow night, man? I'm super excited. Hey, do we have enough people? I didn't look at the thing either. Oh, man, you ready? Dude, I'm super psyched. Dude, we're going to be live on YouTube and Facebook. I'll be multi-streaming it tomorrow. Dude. Can we just keep the introductions short and sweet? Like just everybody, I just hope that this time everybody just zips it. Everybody's like, hey, I'm so-and-so. You can catch me over here. Great. Next. Hey, I'm so-and-so. I'm over here. Great. Next. Just run through them, dude. Dude, that was a nightmare last time. I mean, it was still content though, so I'm not complaining. Can't wait for that to be taken out of context. Dude, all my stuff gets taken out of context. It's the worst. Is the absolute worst. But I'm super excited tomorrow to be doing the multi-stream. If I do get out of my Twitch affiliate contract, then I will try stream. I will multi-stream to all 3 platforms. Again, I will make that decision maybe next month whether I want to commit to that or not. I gotta be careful, man, because what if? You never know. Don't burn the bridges. I do not like burning bridges at all. But what I do like. Oh, plastic. Did you see my thumbnail for tomorrow night? You probably did not. Oh my goodness, dude. Let me send you the thumbnail. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna send Plastic the thumbnail. You will appreciate this. This is the thumbnail on YouTube. right now. Literally right now, I just Discorded it. There you go. Oh, you did see it? Yeah. 10 seconds, advertise yourself. Dude, if it takes more than 10 seconds to say, hey, everybody, this is Unjacked. I'm over on twitch.tv/Unjacked. See you on Tuesday and Thursday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Done. Right there. 10 seconds or less. Oh, you did see it? Okay. Dude, you can tell I'm excited. I've missed playing with that group, man. It's so good to jump in there and be with those homies. Hell yeah, dude. I like that. Definitely like that. Oh, so yeah, that's the situation. Yeah, that's life, man. That's it. I'm ready for winter. I hope you guys are. I know some of you guys are in some pretty cold places. I think this year I'm going to get a snowblower. I'm thinking about it. Does anybody out there own a snowblower? I know this is such a dad conversation, but you know, in life, dude, these are the ones that matter, not the other ones. So yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. For anybody that does not want to watch GGD live on YouTube, but you might want to see it live on Twitch, you should drop a follow on Plastic Rebel right there, because he'll be streaming it live on Twitch. Listen, if you're not going to watch me, you might as well watch Plastic. You know what I mean? Dude, the fall is already here. It's like perfect 70-degree days. The trees are just starting to change colors, and I think I'm going to buy some new lenses for my camera. I don't know shit about photography, though. That's the only thing I'm scared of. I don't know anything about buying lenses for my camera, so I'm going to buy a couple of them and just figure it out. Because it was my share when I saw it. Oh, really? No, that's supposed to be you. That's literally you on my thumbnail. I did that on purpose. I had a bunch of other thumbnails I was going to use, and then I thought, wait a minute, this would be a perfect opportunity to get Plastic on the way back. And then I put the duck on the floor. I think it's going to be great. I got to set this up on Facebook as well. I got to schedule the stream over there. Oh, I got to remember I got to schedule on both. But no, I'm starting to have way more fun with my thumbnails. And, that's just part of it. I'm getting very comfortable on making Goose Goose Duck thumbnails. That's true. But I am going to start hiring people to make my thumbnails for other games. I don't think I have the talent to do the other games like I do Goose Goose Duck. I'm still waiting for it to be famous on YouTube. So, as we get towards the tail end of this episode today, I'm reminded that this content is very long. And for those that hung out with me during this entire thing, I can't honestly thank you enough. And if you're on YouTube and you actually made it to this far, you're a beast. And I love you. Love you so much, man. The thought that you can hang out this deep into it, because that's something I've realized. I don't know if I have any YouTubers in here, but it is very difficult to get people to watch past like the first minute or two. We're getting there. I got a few videos I'm going to upload tomorrow. So look for that. Look for that, please. Wow. Episode 2 on YouTube actually got 30 views. That's insane, man. Absolutely insane. Yeah, we definitely vibing for sure. Yeah, Silent Sorcerer is in here. Let me see. I don't know what else we got going on as far as tomorrow, the weekend goes, but that's it. This podcast will be back for episode 12 on Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live on Twitch. Class size is, yeah, a lot of people are feeling that right now. Even the university, dude. I don't think the university is going to stay open too. There's too many students out there that are still partying. Literally unvaxxed and still partying. Oh my God. If I do have any unvaxxed individuals in the audience, I do ask maybe to go check out r/Herman Cain Award on Reddit. Don't worry, search it, it'll pop up. Hopefully that'll help you get vaccinated if you're on the fence, or even thinking like, hey, I'm definitely not getting that vaccination and you can kiss my ass. So if you fall into that category, please help yourself to that Herman Cain Award and see if that changes your mind. I want all of you guys to stay alive. That's everybody that's here or everybody that ever watches this video, anybody that ever has any interaction with me ever. I want you to stay alive, man. All right, guys, last call for any kind of questions, any kind of comments that you would like me to address. My nose is itchy today. I don't know why. I'm sorry, guys. I'm touching my nose like crazy. But like, it's so itchy. I can't help it. You want to look this up? Yeah, please do. Please do. I can look it up too. The Herman Cain Award is a new subreddit. It's really dark though. It's really dark. But I do encourage anybody that does want to maybe see what's going on out there with misinformation. This is the subreddit. I'll drop the link right here for anybody that needs a direct link. There you go. I have been glued to it mostly because I can't believe it's real. I'm literally struggling to believe that this subreddit is real. And it's just, it makes me so sad inside and I don't know how to scream to everybody, go. Just have fun with your content. That's all I want to do, man. And here's the other thing. I don't really know what kind of content I want to make. I just know that I don't want to show up at 10 a.m. to casually play 4 or 5 hours of balloons every day or whatever game. Insert whatever game. I want to do something different, and I don't know what that is. Makes me happy, more anti-vax deaths. Well, I don't want to go celebrating death, but at least not live on Twitch. But this is going to change voting patterns. Make no mistake about it. Like whether you're celebrating or not, like this will change voting significantly, probably for the next 20 to 25 years minimum, if not forever. This could literally change the way our elections are won or lost. I think we see a lot more states go blue because of this. I don't know. I don't want to like, boast and like come off like I'm celebrating this death. I'm not. I think every American is important. I think every American deserves to have correct and factual information and not be, you know what I mean. All right. I think we're good. Go get vaccinated, please. Please. I beg you, please go get vaccinated. I'm eligible for my booster shot next month. As soon as they say, come get your booster shot, I'm going to go and get my booster shot. Absolutely. 100%. And I hope you do too. Guys, I think this is going to close it out for episode 11. And you know what? I had fun. We talked about decluttering your life. It's okay leaving people at the door. Not engaging, not showing up to Christmas dinner with the family that is nothing like you. It's okay not to have Thanksgiving dinner with Uncle so-and-so or cousin so-and-so because they're racist or because they're just not good people. Maybe they just don't fit your lifestyle, or you're breaking up with your best friend, or you're cleaning out your garage. Sometimes decluttering life is necessary. It's not fun. Sometimes you have to. Listen, take that subreddit and do what you will with it. We'll talk about it on Discord. Tomorrow, I will try to be live in one of the voice channels on Discord. I'd love it if you stop by if you can. If you can't, no need. Can't. Oh, no. Hey, if you are going to listen, Silent, if you're not going to use the web browser, you want to use, I use Boost. It's in Google Play. I use Boost to get Reddit. That's the only way I do it. I mean, you can do it obviously however you see fit. It is natural selection. It literally is. It's crazy. Yeah, I'll probably do it in the evening. Actually, I don't know, because I actually go live with Plastic Rebel. So I may actually not. It'll be during the day. Hey, Miku, good to see you. How are you? I got to see who's playing tomorrow. I'm super excited to see. Who's playing what? Hell yeah. Yeah, what's going on? How are you? Are you playing tomorrow or what do you? Hey, wait. How am I not following you? Hey, I just dropped you a follow, by the way. I thought I followed you last time we played. Anyway, I don't know. Are you playing tomorrow, Miku? Are you on the schedule? I don't know if you are. I haven't looked. Anyway, playing Goose Goose Duck with Plastic Rebel. Or are you playing with Legs? Are you playing with anybody tomorrow? I got 2 lobbies I'm going to be joining in. Anyway, you came in right at the end. We're going to be saying goodbye here shortly. Be live at 6 p.m. Eastern with Plastic. I have not committed to the 9 p.m. with Legs yet. Suze, okay, yeah. All right, sounds good. I mean, he already schedules his lobby, but maybe we can get in on Legs or something. You know what I mean? She always runs a good lobby, so we'll see about that. I'm down with whatever. I like hanging out with you guys. So, and there's so many people that I really enjoy playing with. So it's nice to have multiple lobbies. I can just come on and hang out. All right, guys, I have to wrap this up. I think it's time. I'll be live again Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll do another one, episode 12 of After Dark. I appreciate you guys stopping in. Appreciate you guys hanging out with the live audience. And I do hope to build the community as I start putting these up on YouTube and start clipping these and putting them up on my other YouTube channel. It should help drive the traffic. I think by the end of the year, we should be able to get this significantly up. Every time I've dropped an episode so far on YouTube, the views on it have literally doubled. So we'll see how that goes. This was a lot of fun. I love hanging out with you guys. The podcast will only get better as I do this more and more. We'll figure this out. So anyway, if you want to see me tomorrow, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube. If you're not, maybe I'll see you next Tuesday or Thursday. But for now, I'm going to be saying adios, amigos. I'm going to go have some dinner. I'm going to go enjoy my night. And I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.